Today is August 22nd, 2021, Presentation Day. I haven't participated for the last 2 years due to the lack of ideas I've come up with. If I don't participate this year, I'll be out of commission. Good thing I thought of a great idea that will blow away the competition this year, including Merlin, the scientist that's at the top of his game. He's won the last 2 years with 2 revolutionary inventions. It's incomprehensible how he was able to come up with these on his own. His first invention was the Tau cannon, just fancy words for a laser beam. However, it's an incredible device of intense power. The reason it's so powerful is because the ammunition for it is depleted uranium. His other creation was the mass spectrometer, a revolutionary device that measures the amount of mass in a certain object. It ionizes chemical species and sorts the ions based on their mass to charge ratio. I'm not going to go over it too much because it makes me so jealous of him, because this changed the course of scientific discoveries, just how my invention is going to change it too. My invention is the anti-mass spectrometer. I know, not really creative considering what I was just talking about, but this is no ordinary machine. Regular mass spectrometers are used to measure the mass and relative concentration of atoms and molecules, allowing the chemical composition and structure of a substance to be analyzed. However, anti-mass spectrometers analyze exotic materials from different planets that hold antimass. The anti-mass spectrometer works by scanning a sample with oscillating electromagnetic fields and beams of high-energy plasma agitating the exotic matter. This results in currents of displacement energy within the material, which forms noticeable displacement fields that can be analyzed using advanced sensors developed by the Lambda Labs in the anomalous materials sector. Problem is, I stayed up all night last night trying to get this big hunk of metal to work, but I just couldn't do it. Something's definitely malfunctioning with the overhead capacitors, but I've repaired the entire system twice now, but something's still going wrong. Doesn't make it easy when this bad boy happens to be as big as a dam. Whatever, I'll just wing it tomorrow. The next day. Shit, dude, I'm late for work again. I rushed over to my closet to quickly retrieve my lab coat and a pair of goggles. I can miss breakfast for this. Today is an important day. Too bad I made possibly the worst first impression on the judges today for being late. What a drag this all is. I made my way out and quickly snatched my lanyard off the front desk and ran out the front door. I knew ahead of time that the tram wouldn't get me to the CERN labs in time, so I would just have to take the train and go through the front labs to take an elevator to get there. Woo! Made it with time to spare. Jeez, I'm out of shape. I walked into the room with our 2 judges for the day, Dr. Kleiner and Dr. Vance. All of the other scientists sneered at me, thinking of one thing: more competition. There were 3 others in the boardroom, and as I entered the room, Dr. Kleiner began speaking. Good. Now that we're all here, we can begin. Today, as you know, is presentation day for your new inventions. I'm really hoping to see some new original ideas, because if I don't, I can also disqualify all of you. Let's start with you, Dr. Rosenberg. Let's take a walk to your test lab. When we finally made it to my lab, everyone gazed in astonishment at what was before them, a massive machine. Most looked confused, but still impressed. I saw Dr. Vance and Dr. Kleiner writing something down on their clipboards. Alright, Dr. Rosenberg, tell us what that is, Dr. Kleiner said as he pointed to the machine. It's my invention, the anti-mass spectrometer. The anti-mass spectrometer works by scanning an exotic sample with oscillating... Wait a second. You expect us to believe that this is an anti-mass spectrometer? Give me a break. It's nowhere near as small, let alone scaled properly. That's enough, Eli. So, Dr. Rosenberg, please demonstrate with your machine as how it works. Those words really bit me in the butt. I had completely forgot that you had to give an example of how the machine works in order to have a chance at winning. Declining would mean me not having a chance at winning this thing. My best bet would be to wing it, like I told myself last night. I looked around the room, dashing around to find a sample suitable of examination. Perfect, I told myself. A Zen crystal will work just fine. I pulled my gloves out of my pocket and carried it into the delivery cart and did a double check to make sure the machine was configured properly, and it was. Unless you all want to die, I suggest you follow me to the control room. When we got up to the control room, everyone pulled up chairs to the large reinforced glass window that separated us from the machine. I activated the rotors and brought the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and waited for the carrier to arrive from the lift. Once the carrier arrived, I activated the conveyor belts to 20% speed to really show the others what was about to happen. Alright, this is when you want to pay attention. When you see the Zen crystal go under the rays, it'll emit a strange light, but you'll be able to see on the analytic detectors the new information about the sample. Now watch this. This is it, my big moment. I'm finally able to prove I'm worthy enough to be head scientist of the anomalous materials lab. Just wait until they see what happens. They'll... Oh no. What's happening? We need to shut the system down, now. Shutting down? Attempting shutdown? No! It's not shutting down. It's not... I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade in my life, let alone create one. This is not good. If this isn't contained, we'll all die.